Take what you like and leave the rest. Trust yourself, you know best.
So I'm gonna get a reading. I'm gonna wait. Right? Tyler's just amazing.
Hey, lovely angels, welcome to Roze Fortuna Tarot. We're going to be doing our weeklies for the 17th to the 23rd. Today is Sunday. We are late at night, y'all, so I hope you are well rested and enjoying yourselves. So let's get right in, because last time, girl, we were talking for days, my brothers and sisters, for days. We can't be doing that. I need my beauty sleep. So, with that said, our overall of the week for the collective energy is that we have the Knight of Swords. So, the Knight of Swords is around the psychological wise. The Knight is like our young adult years. And the Knight of Swords is a word that symbolizes in our communications. Since we're talking swords, it's all about air, so speaking, delegations, and meetings and business matters and those things. So what it's telling me is that we need to be a little bit braver in how we speak and just be honest at the end of the day. A yes means yes, a no means no, and really stand for that and be consistent on the boundaries. And so let's get in. Sunday, the day of the sun, which also symbolizes willpower. Now, we are in the 12th house, which is in Pisces. So, this beautiful Pisces energy, which symbolizes balance, engaging in creativity, and knowing that it's in the 12th house, it symbolizes endings and coming to a closure of things. So what I'm hearing is it's time to just close some empty doors. Like it's time to end some chapters. It's time to end some habits, some behaviors, some actions that you just need to stop. And since we're in the sun for Sunday, it's all about willpower and really, you guys, just being mindful of that. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So look at this. We got some positive vibes already. We're in the major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune symbolizes good fortune, good luck. Like we're going into good details. So like really standing your ground, y'all, saying no to some other fluffers, and also being yes to what makes you happy is gonna be looking out great for you. Especially today, it seems as awesome. I could agree. I finished publishing all my stuff on my site, so I feel ecstatic about that. Now going on to Monday, which is gonna be wonderful, you guys. It is in the moon, which is all about emotions. And the moon sign is currently in Aries, which is our first house, which is all about our identity, our self appearance. And currently, it might come off as a sense of insecurity at the moment, is what I'm getting. And it might be a time for solving your problems a little bit, being mindful about that. And reminding yourself that you're the champion of your life and you can get this shit done. Things can turn around, and you should really focus on finding your internal strength and just being reflective of all the things you've overcome before this point, and that even though in this moment of uncertainty, you can make through it. And since we are in the beautiful Mondays, we got Five of Cups. So yeah, I'm really getting that my day is feeling a little bit down, a little upset, a little bit of overthinking, I would say, and kind of getting yourself stuck in like a loophole. Since cups are all about emotions, you guys, and Monday is the moon, it seems that it's going to be like a heavy topic. So, but I feel as if for some clarification, some affirmation, let's act some Bodhisattvas, some Buddha oracle cards here for an affirmation of how we can mindfully get our way through this, because I'm a firm believer that your mind really does help your perspective. You can really choose to think the best in life or the worst, and your mind will believe it. So, with that said, you got the card, the voice of Dharma. Quiet the mind, and the soul will speak. So, what I'm really getting is like quiet all your insecurities, silence all your doubts and your frustrations, because it's not the time for it. You're honestly on a point where you, my good sir, will find what you really love when it's just taking a moment to breathe and just find the gratitude in your moment and just silence all those negative thoughts that are going through your mind of like, okay, how are we going to get through this and so forth? Because remember, you are the champion. And with the card being the Knight of Swords as an overall card of the week, it's really about how you're going to think, what you're thinking, what you're putting into the world, and what your mental thoughts are. And I feel like it's really saying choose your thoughts wisely and really choose positive from the situation. Not be blind to things, but just try to be more internal and trusting yourself that you know you got this. Now, getting into Tuesday, which is Mars, it's all about action and getting our things done. And the moon is also going to still be in Aries, but it's more of a bringing out of a leadership quality. So what I'm hearing is that you're definitely going to get out of that doubtful stage this upcoming week. All that doubt is going to pass. Just take a stand, trust yourself, and really go within to find your strength. And you can totally overcome anything that's bothering you at this moment. So let's get into it. For Tuesday, Mars, the collective. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant card is another major arcana of tarot, and it symbolizes our ability for faith. Because the Hierophant is like kind of thinking of like priesthood and also being a dedicated follower of faith. So it's like really believing the words you tell yourself and not just like saying it to say it. So it's like kind of like healthy affirmations on the beginning of the day. Like the sense of if you really find the faith of God's scripture being like God is behind you 24/7, like he got your back, like no matter what, that's what you're gonna find in the world because you have such a strong belief in that, and that faith is returned. So I feel it's coming into a reality of like while you're going through this week, really dig deep to find that faith in yourself, vocalize it, and the world is really getting kind of showing a lot of like positive reassurance to this because you got the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm really digging the whole take action with faith, y'all. And like it's really sounding good this week. I ain't hearing nothing that's too difficult. So this sounds like this week is going to be simple and casual and relaxed. And I'm loving it. So let's get ourselves right into Wednesday. Mercury is all about communication, the mental. The moon is going to be in Taurus, which is all about finances, material matters, the world desires. And lovely Taurus is in a second house, which is all about money, income, things that matter to you most, and like really letting go of burdens. And to keep ourselves on topic, for Wednesday, we got the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So right off the bat, the Seven of Cups symbolizes having too many options and not being able to make a choice. So I get the understanding of why we have the Five of Cups prior, where you're overthinking and not making sure if this is the right thing for you, or kind of just being overwhelmed by having too many options, which can happen. But I feel like the solution is that the Queen of Cups is coming to an understanding that, again, you already know your answer. It's just that maybe you're dreading making it. But the Queen of Cups coming back in, just for a clarified card, you got the Knight of Wands, which is really just saying, like, really trust that gut and everything's going to be fine. Like, this week is seeming like we're our own, how do I say this? We are our own worst enemy sometimes. And I feel like that's what we're experiencing this week. And you just need to let it go. Like, you got this. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Because if you believe it and think that things are going to get better, they will. You got this, you guys. And, we have a Five of Pentacles, which just popped out. So I'm really hearing that you'll also find peace in your finances this upcoming week. Things will be harmonious, and it might be because of that extra stimulus check that we're all getting. So check on that. Blessings on blessings. Let's get ourselves into Thursday, which is all about Jupiter, which is symbolizing authority, kingship, ruler. And we're still in the Taurus moon, so we're still thinking about fulfillments, material things. The world desires that we all want in this world. And since it's in the second house, we're going to be thinking about relieving our burdens, kind of just reflecting on yourself. And we got a flyer. And for this lovely day on Thursday, we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. I feel like you're still on the sense of spilled milk. Like you're still crying over things that have already passed and you're not having the ability to just let that shit go. And you're allowing your past experiences to not allow yourself to fill up with new experiences, new memories, because you're still getting a whole lot of cups, you guys. So y'all are really in your feelings this week. And I understand we get there, but we got to get the hell out, y'all. And facts on facts. So you got Two of Swords and it's in reverse. Upright, it usually symbolizes cutting out relationships, cutting out communications with people that are no longer healthy for you. And you have it in reverse. So that means you might be still in a situationship or a situation that is not healthy for you mentally, emotionally, or physically, and you need to cut that out. It's time to let it go. You know, I be thinking these things all the time, but I feel like with all this emotional cards for you guys, it gotta go. Especially since you got the Ten of Wands, which is coming to a point of realization that your happiness is more important. And 10 is also a card of a completion. So with completing this comes something good. And I feel like with Jupiter being an authoritative figure, maybe it's time to do the things we don't want to do. Like say the things we don't like to say, but we have to say. And I feel like with Taurus, it's kind of being like, if you want fulfillment, you gotta do it. Like at the end of the day, you can be nice, or you can be kind. And I always say be kind because you're gonna get drained, you guys. And you have the Hangman, which is a symbolizing of a major arcana. Before we go on to Friday, is a card symbolizing being patient and being slow. And I feel like with the cards presented before with the Two of Swords in reverse, it's being like, don't delay too long. Don't wait too long because it might just pass you by or it'll make things worse. So really just be mindful of your time management when making decisions and getting things done. So we're going on to Friday, the day I was born on. So it's low-key the best. Aphrodite, shout out for life. It's all about love, romance, and things like that. We have Gemini, which is a new moon on that day, and Gemini is a symbolizing of opposites in harmony. So it's really sounding like a really good day. Like things are coming to their conclusion, they're coming together. It also is a card that symbolizes the mind, so it's kind of like quelling your internal battles and finding peace with that. We're also in this lovely waxing crescent, so it brings out a lot of the Gemini's intellectuality. So it's like you will get through this through thinking it out carefully and really seeing the pros and the cons of the situation and really finding peace and harmony when communicating. Because if you know what's good for you, you'll do more of it. And if you know what's bad for you, you'll do less of it. And sounding with Friday, let's find our card for the day, but it's sounding really good. It sounds like all these minor bumps are just going to get out the way. So we have the Emperor, which is our major arcana. And on Friday, it's saying that you really just got to boss up and slay. Like, we got to be on that savage level. I'm just saying. This lovely card here is really bringing out a stature of you don't have to like me, but you have to respect me. And you really just need to lay that down and do what you have to do for your life because you are the center stage, you're the head honcho. And he's looking badass. He's like, he got a little like machine gun on hand and his staff on his throne. He's like, fuck with me, you gonna get it or not. But low key, just be peaceful and just to find some clarification on what that is because you don't want to be like too authoritarian and all that. But yeah, it's like just saying, because you got the Lover's card as well, it's trying to find a way to speak your truth and be clear and direct and set healthy boundaries, but in a loving way, but still understanding that even so people will be uncomfortable from what you say by saying no, and that's okay. You got this, you guys. I'm loving all of this. This is looking beautiful. Now let's get into Saturday, which is Saturn, and that means we're closing off on the 23rd, you guys. It's beautiful because it's basically being that you still have the Gemini energy, which is about intellect, and Saturn is about cutting things off. So it's meaning that you made the wise decision and you're going to communicate with others what is needed for yourself in a healthy manner. No problems here. And with the judgment cards, it means everyone is seeing the clarity of the situation and if this is healthy for you, from speaking your truth and clearing out your emotional burdens and feeling more relaxed and relieved, and just realizing that you have the good luck behind you to do what you got to do, and everything's going to work out, you guys. You also have the Six of Cups. So it's just like, be in the moment and try to treasure that the best you can. Set healthy boundaries as you go forth with it. Don't delay on making decisions that need to be made, because you got to be on top of it. And just have faith that things will work out and you'll make the right choice. And don't overthink, you guys, because overthinking is like Diablo. Like taking up too much of your mental space, and you really just need to focus on you. And just an overall clarifier of how the week is going to be. Just one more time. Ooh, Two of Cups. We have a best closer ever, you guys. And I am so loving this. I know it's late at night, so I'm trying to be soft-spoken, you guys. It is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is symbolizing harmonious energies of love, peace, coupleship, friendships. It is saying that whatever you do, just come from a place of love and try to make decisions that are kind for yourself and are healthy for your mental space. And just with that in mind, it's making it really clear of like mental wellness is really important, and making sure that you're giving yourself enough of that before making decisions. And it is okay, you guys, to tell people, I will get back to you. And just a couple affirmations of what could be helpful for the week. The master of self. To conquer oneself is greater task than conquering others. And I'm coming to the point, it's better to learn how to control yourself and control your reactions and respond appropriately rather than constantly react to people. If you can better control yourself, it is a more happier life, because we can't control others no matter how much we try. And just one more clarifier for the day, you guys, because I see we're at 17, and I'm really happy because I want to get this out before the end of the night. And let's see, one more advice. Ooh, the mighty compassion. In compassion lies the world's true strength. So while you're doing this, be loving to yourself. Like, no matter what anyone tells you at the end of the day, just recenter yourself with some love, some self-love, some self-reflection, and just remember that you got you at the end of the day. You love you at the end of the day. And you make yourself important at the end of the day. And closing on that note, you guys, I hope you're having a magnificent week. And I love this line, so I really want to bring it back out. Take what you like, leave the rest. Trust yourself, you know best. And just because I want to say it one more time, y'all, take what you like and leave the rest. Trust yourself, you know best. That's right. Because at the end of the day, this channel is all about intuition, motivation, and supporting my main goal, which is to promote more writing and to become the main publisher. I'm low-key a student. I'm still trying to get my education on the low. I know you can do it. And I'm coming to a point of that. Watching this channel really supports the other ambitions, and hopefully my side hustles can be main hustles one day. And I know they will. Hopefully with your support, it'll make it go sooner. So I want to say thank you for that. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch up with you guys